I'm just going to share for a few minutes before we have our breakfast. Your stomachs are rumbling already. About the statistics briefly of what is the orphan care situation. The screen may benefit if some of you can see it. It's not easy in the morning to have a TV screen, and my wife is probably going to ask me where the TV is and was it stolen overnight. Statistics can be seen as a rather boring issue, and we tend to have an approach, if I may be risky as pastors and church people, to ignore statistics and jump in and say, I have a conviction, so let me get on with it. But I do believe that the Bible is full of statistics, and we notice right through historical books like Luke and Acts, as well as past the Old Testament, that statistics and numbers are very important to God. And responding to the reality is very important, because the Bible is not written as a philosophy, but the Bible is written as an historically factual book that is based on real events and real people and real needs and real society. And so I believe that as a church we are not just here to be philosophical, but to be based on the real facts in Zimbabwe, to be making the difference to real lives and real people in Zimbabwe. One of the difficulties when we mention about orphans is that we often come to a very simplistic understanding. That person is an orphan, our church must do something, when really we're looking at quite a complex situation, given the number of orphans in Zimbabwe, somewhere between 1.8 and 1.6 million. When your church says, how can we respond to the need of orphans, you're looking at a part of the population. We're not looking at a specific tiny group of people in this country. We're looking at it is a common way of life for so many people in our society. And so therefore we have to understand whether we're understanding children who've lost one parent, a father or mother, or are double orphans with much greater needs. And we need to look at children being abused or disabled, or street children, or HIV positive children. It's far more complex than in some societies where there are very few orphans. Because